Yes, I'm wearing Hello Kitty pajamas. It's midnight. I am not putting on actual pants, okay? Hi guys, it's Maddie, and today I am doing something a little different on my channel. So normally I do vlogs just because like I love this channel. This channel is just for me to look back on as I grow up. Ooh, oh my god, I'm falling out of this chair. But I have been loving, absolutely loving watching reaction videos on like commentary channels. I did one back in October. It wasn't the best, but the reason I did it is because I never want to forget the fever dream of a movie that was Scary Godmother. That'll be up there or up there, wherever it is. Go watch that. But I just found out that James Charles came out with a YouTube Red series that seems like it's kind of along the lines of America's Next Top Model. I absolutely love America's Next Top Model. I know the show is very controversial. I know Tyra herself is very controversial, but you cannot deny that show is amazing. For reality TV show, competition show. That show is absolutely amazing, and if you think otherwise, you are wrong. Let me say it again. Wrong! Sorry if I'm a little crazy. It is in the middle of the night. I am tired, but we are gonna do this. We are gonna be doing this for about, what's 42 plus 38? What? 80 minutes. Like an hour and a half. We're gonna be doing this for an hour and a half. I am so dumb. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna be watching episode 1, and if I don't fall asleep, we are gonna watch episode 2. I have seen episode 1 because I couldn't resist. I really wanted to watch it before we started anything, just because I wanted to see if it was worth my time to even film a video, film a reaction. It is a lot different than what I was expecting, in a good way. But I haven't seen episode 2, so that'll be like a genuine reaction. I think we should just get right into it. Oh, I'm also going to be doing my makeup while I'm watching, just because we're in quarantine right now. What else do I have to do besides being my brother's teacher and homework? I'm not gonna do that. It's midnight. No thanks. So why not put on some makeup, because I have been in pajamas for the past 2 months and I'm getting some acne. I had to pluck my eyebrows. They were so bad. Anyways, we're getting into it. We are getting into it. Okay, you ready? I can't remember if I should put in AirPods or not. You know what? We're not gonna do it, and if the audio is terrible, sorry. I don't have any subscribers. Follow me if you want to be part of my competition we're doing. I need to get 100 subscribers by the end of May. Thanks, help me out. Oh, that was so loud.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and today I have something extra special for you. As you know, last year
Okay, I'm already gonna pause. Colored contacts on certain people look so weird. Like, I love the idea of colored contacts. I think they're so cool. I really want to try them out. But I just feel like it almost makes you look like a cat alien thing. You know what I mean? They're really good for what they are, but they're also very noticeable to me. So whenever James wears them, I'm like, oh my god, what is that? He pulls them off, he's fine. Also, transition, that amazing transition is so good. Already, we're like not even 10 seconds in and I'm already in love with that first transition. I love things like that. Yeah? Okay, yeah.
I started the search to find the next beauty influencer. Literally thousands of you answered the call, and I was blown away by what I saw.
The opening of the computer was a little awkward, but I really love intros like that where it's like, oh, we're pretending we're at my studio, and then all of a sudden you see everything in the background and it's a one take. I love one takes. This is my favorite so far.
I have potential to be a beauty superstar.
That was great. We love Paris. I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. Oh my god.
Some days I'm a blue alien, another day I'm a gremlin. Sometimes
honestly, his makeup is so good. He doesn't even need the show. He's already like at that level. He's good to go.
Growing up in foster care, I didn't have the best childhood, but through my art is me reconnecting with my inner child. Coming here, I really want to...
Inner child? What the hell is that? Those look like demons. I mean, it is foster care.
My name is Kaylin Chase. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I'm 24 years old. I went from being a little bit of an ugly duckling who had a really hard life to persevering, being extremely ambitious. I really found
Not me yet. Oh my god. I'm so excited. When I found out someone was from Denver, I was like, hell yeah. Oh my god. Represent. But also, why is it not... Well, not me, because I am not good at makeup, but why is it not like my friends, like Sarah, Grace, and Amber? Yeah? Yeah? Tell me why.
I need to see your beautiful faces though. Lights!
That was a little awkward. Lights! So I feel like right off the bat, that was a great idea, having them do all their stuff before they got there, just like a really efficient way. It's not just the first episode being like, okay, here's this person and this is what they're like, here's their YouTube channel, now we're gonna give you this. You also get like, here's a representation of here's their makeup and now we're gonna give you another thing, which I really enjoyed that. Also right off the bat, these are my first impressions of some of the people, so I think Denver girl, really like her. I think she's cute. I think she's from Denver, so I'm biased. I think that she really was jiving well with James. I loved her little comment, like, I need to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I think the redhead girl, I think she's cute, but I think she's kind of boring. I mean, I haven't like seen anything yet. Like I watched like this a week or two ago, so I don't remember everything. But yeah, I think she's kind of boring. I remember the one girl, I don't know her name. But the one other girl, I don't like her personality that much, but I like her. And I think she was the only YouTuber that I had actually seen before this show. I think I watched like one of her reviews on something and that's it, but I remember her face. So she stood out a lot to me. I don't really know anyone else on there. I really like, Gabriel seems really sweet, but I also like, Indigo, was that his name? Yeah, Indigo is such a presence. You'll see in a second, but doing great. I forget who else is there.
Benny, we're gonna go ahead and start with you.
Oh, Benny is literally like 12 years old. He looks like a mixture of these two people I went to high school with, and he looks like he's 12 years old. I literally thought he was 12. He's like 18, I think. But he is so sweet. He's so cute.
Tell me about this.
And I love his look.
A mixture of Japanese cherry blossoms and a scenery with mountains on my forehead.
One note that I would love to give you is that the mountain story and the cherry blossom story are both beautiful, but they're not very cohesive together. So I would love to see how you can connect those in the future.
So I think Benny is super cute. I think he is so sweet from what I can tell. I wish they would have given him like a more of an in-depth introductory, but I think that's just like they give you a little bit so you'll come back later on and learn more about them. I kind of agree. I think like the top of his look is really good and like the eyes go well with it, but I think the around the chin, around the face feels kind of like an afterthought. It was like, oh, the rest of my face is bare, so like why don't we just put something else there, you know? Especially because it seemed like a different art style, like it's completely different. It doesn't look the same, like the same person did it. I think it's super cute and it's better than I could do. Like that little 10-year-old is way better than me. Are you kidding me?
This represents me as an artist because with this I can bring a message, and that's what I really like to do with my work, is inspire change.
The one note that I would love to give you is that your story about Mother Nature is beautiful, but it has nothing to do with you as a person. I wanted to see your personal journey and how that connects to you more as an artist.
I don't know if I agree or disagree, because like I really like that his look represents like this is something important to him. This is like a message that he believes in. So I feel like it really shouldn't matter if it doesn't tell his entire personality, because it's something that's a part of him. So I feel like that is something that represents him. I can see what James means, but I feel like he almost just didn't have any other criticism, so he wanted to... Actually, I don't think that's true. I'm taking it back. I think James did pretty good on the criticism, but like, cause I can see where he's coming from, but I also feel like what his makeup look was valid. I think it was good. Maybe I'm biased, but it's fine.
I was homeless for quite some time
Oh
in
my
2019
God.
because my dad got deported, and then my face is actually an orchid, symbolizing a brighter future for me ahead.
This look and the mask, obviously it's covering your face and you had to do the full reveal. I really want to get to know Indigo for who you truly are without anything hiding or getting in the way.
I don't know what I feel. I think Indigo's face is beautiful. Could I just start with that? I think yes. Okay. I think his makeup really accentuates like how cool Indigo looks. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of agree with James. I felt like this was a little lackluster. I feel like it was more, he focused on the stagey part of it, like the face cover up, whatever, instead of like fully on the makeup. But I think the makeup was great. I loved that he used colored contacts. That was a really nice touch. I don't know, that one just didn't really stick out to me the most, which is surprising because he put a lot more effort in when it came to like the full picture and the full story. Like I think his story through his makeup is a lot better than everyone else's, but I also feel like it didn't draw me in the most, you know what I mean? With like just the aesthetic and like the pleasingness of like how it looks. That was not a good sentence. Okay, but it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Also, I don't know how to do makeup, so I just put concealer all over my face. Don't worry about it. If I look terrible, sorry. Sucks to suck. That's my problem.
Hey!
Tell me about this look that defines you.
So
Denver
I do a lot of
girl.
like everyday wearable looks and kind of
Has
keep
it
it a
been
little more
fun?
low key.
Mhm.
But I really wanted people to know exactly who I am.
Oh my
I have
God.
like gone through so much in my life, and I've just been a very like vivacious person through. Like I want to also encourage people, disruptive and fun. And, no way. There's like no way. Like I'm not even worried about it. Like my biggest weakness in this entire.
Hold on. Why does she represent literally every girl in Denver? Literally everyone. I am the same exact way. When I get nervous, I ramble. I'm sure that's what she's about to say. I ramble like crazy. And that really is like making me sad. I wanted to root for this girl. And like that's rambling is kind of annoying. And like I know I'm like I ramble. I'm rambling right now. Dang it. I thought she was gonna give like a really cool story. She's like, yeah, I've struggled. I've done this, that, whatever. I thought it was maybe more than that, you know? But they don't even like hear the story. They just skip through her.
That I'm a rambler and I will talk for days.
Yes.
Why do they keep emailing me? But like there's no way. And then I got it and I was just like blown away. So I'm shut up.
Oh my god, Benny's face.
With my neck, I actually took the stela. I was just kind of thinking like of a painting, like a palette. Like it's a hot mess, which is exactly who I am.
Beautiful chaos.
Does she have, did you guys see that? Does she have a nose piercing inside her nose? Is she like hiding one? Because it's either that or she's got some kind of a weird boogie in there. It looks really weird. Or like maybe it's like a scar from what she did have. The one thing I will say is I love the attention to like the little pop art white eyeliner around the mouth and the eyebrows. I think that's a really cute touch. I think this look was a really good idea. I feel like the concept's really good and the way she did it is really good, but I feel like it's almost missing something. Like I wish there was a little bit more, like maybe she had some on her arms, or maybe like there was some like a little bit on her like forehead or something like that, like acting like contour or something. That might be like my too much Jean speaking, but I don't know, my opinion. Yes, girl.
The one note that I
Yes,
have for
girl,
you
shut
with
your
the
mouth.
explanation of the look was also a little bit of a beautiful mess. But I really want to challenge you to kind of
Works
think about what
perfectly.
you want to say. Hi,
Oh,
Ashley!
girl.
This
What
next
is
look
that?
My message has to do with mental health.
Oh, I love this.
That came with the
Psychology in
challenges.
the
I strive to keep it
room.
healthy. Not only am I looking out for me, but I'm looking out for my son. Look at your eyebrow.
Oh,
You'll
cute.
do anything for your kid.
The one note that I have for you is that because of the look, you're missing the brows and kind of the eyes and the lips. I would have loved to see this with a lash, so not all those elements were missing.
Hi, I'm about to say something. So I actually really like her look. I love the story is very cohesive. Like it sounds great. I love the attention to detail. She pulled it off really well. But you know what's funny is Gabriel, was it Gabriel? He did the same thing. He was like, well, you know, you didn't really like tell your story in there. And she was saying like, oh, I'm an advocate for mental health. She did kind of the same thing where she was talking about something that represents her and something she's passionate about, but not necessarily her story fully, you know what I mean? But she didn't get the same critique. And I think it is because she did so much attention to detail and her makeup look was really good. Like I think hers is one of my favorites. But I don't think her not having eyebrows is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because she can show that she can get rid of her eyebrows using makeup, and I think that's a huge talent. And it was seamless too. I could have sworn that she like shaved them off, you know, like a Jenna Marble style. But I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong, but like I feel like that shows really good detail, and I don't think that every single makeup look needs a huge wing. If it makes sense with the story, I don't think it needs a wing. So just opinion, just saying, I think that was a great one.
It represents my personality, which is ugly, and with the eyes, I just wanted to play with color because that's usually what I like to do. I'm one of those people that's like mainly eyes and nude lip. I moved out when I was 15, so
Oh,
I literally
wow.
have 2 full-time jobs, and I'm just trying to make it.
Yeah, work
One
it.
note that this look in comparison to the others is a little bit more simplistic. I would love to see how creative you could truly be.
I think James thinks I'm basic. I'm
Yes.
not basic.
Yes, he does. He thinks you're basic. Okay, we love an ad. So that's the girl that I think is kind of boring, which I think she kind of is, like from what they show for her personality, I think she's kind of boring. I think she's got a great backstory. Like she's obviously a very hardworking girl if she moved out at 15, you know, and took the responsibility of getting 2 jobs at that age. Are you kidding me? There are many people my age that would not get up for a potato chip, you know what I mean? So that takes a lot. But I kind of agree. I think her makeup is a little boring. I think that it's a really good idea and I like the way she did it, but Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate as well. I also think that I like that it was simple because she explained in her explanation for the interview portion that like she is shy but she's bubbly, and so that's why it's like it's neutral but then it's like cutesy. And I agree, I am an eyeshadow person. I love eyeshadow. I do not know anything about the face. If you couldn't tell, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like for a competition show, she definitely could have put in more effort and with coming up with something more than just like, oh, I'm shy and I'm bubbly, and that's what makes me different. But I also like, I watched her video that came out like literally right after this one where she talks about like what happened the days leading up to it. Girl had it rough. To be honest, I'm not gonna judge her very hard for this look because she was having it, she was going through it, and I don't think she should be judged for not even knowing if she was gonna do the show, you know? Like that's how much it was for her. Yeah, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically in her video she talked about that her grandma was really sick before and she went and visited her grandma, and then her grandma passed away the day before she came home from the show. So I think that was like really hard on her, and I think that her mindset going in probably wasn't good and probably put her behind everyone else. Besides that, I think she's kind of boring.
Ashley, congratulations.
Yeah, she did so good. Oh my god, I just noticed her hair. Her hair is so cool.
My look one, I made the right call.
Yes, that's right, girl. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is doing anything. Is this doing anything? I need that. I film on my iPhone.
$50,000.
Do I have blush? I love that video.
I am terrified that I have to get this video done in 3 hours.
So I feel like for this challenge, this is a great challenge idea, but I don't know if this is the best challenge idea for like the first, oh my god, there's a hair. I don't know if this is the best challenge video for like the first one right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like I know this show is all about just being an influencer, and like of course being an influencer, part of your job is selling things, but I also feel like right off the bat, they really shouldn't be dropped off because of something that they don't even have experience in. Like what about the 10-year-old? Does he have experience getting like products that he has to promo? I don't think so. So what if he's just nervous? Like I think they should have waited a little bit until they were more comfortable. Like on America's Next Top Model, they do that towards the end of the series. So they'll do it like, they'll do one in the middle, and that kind of shows like, okay, who's falling behind, who isn't meant for TV and who is, and like as a bonding thing almost. And then they have another one at the finale when they have to do all 3 different competitions in one episode to show like who really deserves to be on top, which sometimes they are wrong. So I feel like they probably should have waited to do this type of a challenge until like they were more warmed up to the experience and like what was going on and more comfortable. I would do terrible in this one if I was just starting to do this out, you know? And I don't really know what other challenges they're gonna be doing in the future, but I feel like that was just something I thought of.
So I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah, that's another thing. Time constraint. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Norvina will be here today.
I actually have no idea what she looks like.
Paris
Yes.
Hilton.
Paris Hilton, yes.
I can't believe there's so much stuff.
That's a lot of product. Oh, okay, never mind. So I forgot that they actually partnered up with Ulta. Is that what they said? Ulta Beauty? Or was it Sephora? Either way, they partnered up with a brand. I was gonna say, what are they doing with all that product after? Because you know for sure that the people on the show probably didn't get to keep it. So like, where is it all going? But hopefully it was just like, oh, they're borrowing it and then you put it back in the store, you know? Because that's a lot of product to be wasting. I think if this was me, I would probably pick like what would be easy to sell? Well, blush is super in trend right now, right? Because TikTok, everyone's like, oh my god, emo TikTok girls, e-girls, yes. So, which is what I like is trying to do right now. So I feel like that would be something you could easily sell because you could sell the whole like bandwagon trend thing. So maybe that's what I would pick. Or like I like eyeshadow, so I could do that. Lipstick is something super easy. Could work for anyone. That's something easily you could sell. I would not pick the James Charles palette though, because like that seems too suck-uppy. I don't know, that would be a really hard one.
ColourPop volumizing mascara in blue lines.
I have that one. Thank you, Amber and Grace.
Alright, for everybody else, you guys are gonna
This is amazing. Buy this. It's actually amazing.
Blend, but don't blend in.
That was cute. That was cute.
You better be careful with that one. I'm expecting greatness. I will try.
Yeah, that's already a lot of pressure. I would not have picked that. And you can just tell by the way James was like, okay. I would not have picked that. That is too risky of a move. Like, it's a bold move. So maybe if you're that kind of person, yes, go for it, like all the way. But I am not. I would be too nervous that I would mess something up. His eyeshadows are so particular that you have to do it a certain way, so you wouldn't want to mess up what you're doing and like not show the product well, you know? Okay, so I am clearly wearing a different outfit. It is in fact a completely different day. Basically what happened was my phone ran out of storage and completely decided to just crap out and not work. I've been completely downloading every single thing in my iPhone photos to iCloud so that I can film, and it finally just now like did its thing. So now I have storage. So we are gonna get back to the video. I am wearing a different outfit, but I'm still gonna be doing the same-ish makeup look. I'll be doing a little bit different, but I'm gonna keep it generally the same because I wanna do different makeup looks for every reaction. I need to do this tonight because tomorrow, episode 3 is gonna be out. And depending on how long this video is, I might just do 1 video per upload, but I wanna do 2 videos per upload so that it's not like taking over my channel, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like 2 would be more fun. That's what we're doing. I think we have a lot of time, so I'm gonna start like catching up on my base makeup again, see where we get. If I'm falling behind, I might just turn off the video for a second, catch up, and then go back into it, but we will see. So yeah, let's just get into it. I hope that I have good content for the first half of the video because I don't want to refilm it. Please tell me if the audio is good or not, because Jacob got me a little microphone and I'm using it, and I don't know how the quality really is yet, so let me know what you think and if I should keep using it. I'm gonna wear headphones because at the beginning of my video I didn't wear headphones and I felt like it was just a lot, so I think I'm gonna do headphones here, and then if I can I will add audio back. We'll see what happens. We'll see. You don't really need to know that because guess what, you're not editing this video. Okay, to catch myself up, they did the introductions. So far I like the Denver girl because I'm biased, and that one girl, I like her, but I find her boring. I love her hair. It's so cool. I have that. I love it. Also, last time I talked about how I was really confused by if they knew what the challenge was, because when I heard the challenge, I thought it was just like a sponsored thing, I guess. Like I thought it was just like, can you sell a product? I didn't know it was like product release, where it's like, no, you're selling your own product and revealing it. So if I made comments about that, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I realize that now that it's days later.
My goal is to wow the judges with what I do know about editing, which is like a little bit of a B-roll, lazy Susan moment. And
okay, how is that a lazy Susan moment? She honestly, that is so good. If you know your skills, show it off. That's what the show is for. She knows what she's doing.
3 hours seems like a lot of time, but once you start working and rushing,
Benny,
it is no time
that's
at
right.
all.
What are you talking about, dude? Look at the camera, buddy. He reminds me so much, like a mixture of these 2 kids from my high school. Oh, they were so funny. He reminds me so much of them, so I think I'm also gonna be biased towards Benny because I think he's so cute. But he also looks like he's 10 years old, so it's fine.
I grabbed the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation because my skin is stained pink from the first challenge.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Like from the first competition, they're also including time of like you taking off your makeup, which like some people is a fairly easy process. Like for me, I'm just like, but sometimes that can be hard, especially with his look where he was all decked out with the different colors and stuff. That sucked, like especially if what if it ruins the video? But I mean, I guess like if you're a good makeup person, you'll be able to cover it up, right? I don't know. Brittany, okay, this is the girl I like, but I think she's just kind of boring. Like I watched some of her videos on YouTube and I'm like, she's alright. But I love her hair.
You'll be fine.
No, it's not. I am breaking out so bad.
In the previous challenge, James noted that I was rambling, which he was 1,000% right on, because that is a weakness that I have had for my entire life.
Same. I mean, but you can't like hate on that too much because everyone gets nervous like when they're first doing things. I am horrible about rambling. Horrible. So I completely understand. It's hard, and especially it's the first episode, so I feel like they probably aren't judging too hard, but still, I would be upset. I would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling, I just can't help it. Ooh.
When doing my foundation,
Is
I like
that
to...
normal? She looks like she has a lot of foundation on. Maybe it's just because I don't wear makeup that looks like a lot, but is that a lot? It might be the lights too, but that looks like a lot. She already has nice skin. How does she have such nice skin with that much makeup.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, you're
okay?
doing so good. Oh, that's awkward. There's people in there with them. Did you see that? The camera was moving. There's a cameraman in there. I would hate that. Ooh, this looks terrible. If this looks terrible on camera, I'm so sorry. Like, this looks awful in person. My skin was way better a couple days ago. This is terrible.
Can't really go and polish it the way I want because I'm scared if I keep working on it, I'm gonna make it worse.
I'm sorry, what? I know that, like, I understand where she's coming from wanting to be done early so that it looks like, oh, I'm efficient, like, I can get this done super quick, whatever, but also, like, I don't know. I mean, she did say that she didn't film a lot of her thing on camera, so that makes sense, like, maybe she just didn't have a lot to work with, but I feel like I would be doing what Seshame or whatever her name is, I'm so sorry, I'm so bad at names, but I feel like I would be doing what she's doing, where I would go back, do B-roll clips, and do, like, more close-ups, maybe add more like tidbits that I forgot about, because I forget to talk about stuff all the time. I see where she's coming from, but also, like, this is a competition and I would use every single bit of time to make sure I was getting it just the way I wanted it, especially because he's not seeing you sit there. He's gonna see the final product. The judges are just gonna see the final product, not you sitting and being like, oop, I finished first, woo woo. You know, I can't tell if I love her top or I don't like her top, but I think I love it.
Time is up, and I did not watch my video all the way through.
That would be so stressful. I would not be able to do that. I take forever to edit videos and film videos. I would not be able to. Her dog! I love her dog. Oh my god. I don't know if I chose the right color. Oh, what the hell was that?
Sticks.
He just seems kind of awkward.
Hi everyone. Okay, so I just did the rest of my makeup off camera and now I'm back.
Okay, I don't want to be mean because he's like 10 years old, but I don't like his video that much. I think that, like, it was good of him to choose the contour stick because that's like something he's really good at, but I think that the way he is on camera is just kind of awkward and it almost felt a little forced. I don't know, the beginning was cute and quirky, but like if it was something super professional, I don't think I would like that in the beginning. Like, that would be a little off-putting to me. It just seems kind of random, but I think it's cute, but I just don't know if it's the right setting for that. I don't really like his final makeup look. Like, where is it? Let's bring it back up. His final makeup, there it is. There's too much going on the face, so you literally can't even see the contour. All I saw was like the chunk of highlighter that like was right here and then the chunk of blush. And like, if that was the final makeup look and be like, ooh, look how good it's blended, I would be like, is the blush the product? Because it's like not blended in. That might be the look he was going for, but I just personally, I don't really like it that much. Like, I feel like he should have toned it down with the rest of the look so he could really show off, like, look how bronzy and look how contoured I am and whatever. I just don't like his that much, but I think he's super cute, so I'm biased.
Your personality came through in this video, and that is really, really important when it comes to being an influencer.
Yes.
But I would have loved to get the opportunity to actually watch you apply that product, blend it out a little bit more, and kind of all over the face rather than just on the cheekbones. Because
I have to kind of explain it to the viewer.
So I really like what she's talking about, where like you do have to explain the basics of everything. I think this is where people kind of got confused on what the challenge really was, because for me, when I was first watching it, I thought that it was like, oh, you're doing like a sponsored post or something like that, like an ad. I don't know, like you're just like reviewing it, but this is like a reveal video, like you're pretending this is your own product. She's definitely right for the pretending it's your own product thing, like where you have to really go in depth, and he didn't do that. But I think it's because he thought that it was like a sponsored post where this is an already well-known brand. So I feel like I wouldn't dock him that many points for that. She is so cute. Love Paris Hilton. He looks kind of translucent in this lighting. He's very bad. She's an angel. I love her. She is a great start. This is great. What are those faces that Norvina or whatever her name is making? Did you guys just see that? She keeps doing these looks where like her eyes are huge, where she's just like, I don't understand, like why? What is happening in her brain? It's as if she just cannot keep her thoughts in her brain, like she shows it on her face and she's trying to hold it in really bad. You know what I mean? Like that's what it looked like. Also guys, I have no idea how to apply blush, but I love blush. So we're just gonna put it everywhere and hope that I can get away with it. I even noticed it in the beginning. She was making those faces whenever James was complimenting Paris Hilton. And I was like, girl, are you okay? Like, do you not like Paris Hilton? Because I don't like you, okay? You know, like, if you're gonna not like her, I don't like you. Because Paris Hilton's great. I don't know, maybe I'm biased. See, I like her video a lot more than Betty's.
I noticed
With what James said about, like, the cutting off the head, I think that's definitely true, but also didn't Benny do the same thing? Didn't he cut off his head? Also, is this still trendy? Like, looking kind of like you have a cold? Did I do it right? I used to always not like blush when I was younger because I was like, if you're putting all this makeup on to cover the redness on your skin, why are you putting red back on your face? You know what I mean? So I never really understood it, but I understand it now. It's so cute, and like, you don't want to look like a doll, you know, like just flat.
Why you were mentioning so many other things like the Morphe brush and drugstore highlighters, all that was doing was sending my thoughts into other directions, and you want to keep me focused on what you're selling.
She's doing the eye thing again. But also, like, I think that has another thing to do with, like, she was doing a review, not a reveal. That's a video I would have watched. In normal reviews, you just talk about, like, hey, this is the brush I'm using. You can use whatever, but this is what I'm using if you want it to look like this. That's something that I would appreciate in a review video. She was talking about drugstore brands and stuff like that because she's saying, like, this is worth your money. So I feel like I understand where this girl is coming from. I forget her name. I keep wanting to say Gabrielle or something for some reason, but I know that's the name of the other guy. I don't know. I think they should have been more clear about what they're supposed to be doing because that would have taken away some of these critiques, you know? We could have focused on other things.
I love my fellow artists, but I'm low-key hoping that someone did worse than me.
Me. She's speaking the truth. I love everyone, but honestly, like, I want to win. So this is a great idea. Her video is so good. Was so exciting from the beginning. It caught my attention and not in a bad way. Explained everything in detail, how she used it. She explained how it's like multifaceted. She explained how, like, oh my god, I don't know, I love it. Her personality is so cute and bubbly. Her being like, oh, you don't have to be afraid of doing this because you can use it with this. That is such good marketing. She is so good at this, especially considering she had 2 hours of footage and like, what, an hour or 30 minutes or something to edit it. I would never be able to do that. Like, literally, how did she do that? That was amazing. I think that's like the top out of the three of them. Also, does friggin' Norvina have Botox in her entire body? Because she constantly looks like she's in pain and uncomfortable and doesn't want to be there, and she's just like, it's as if she's like, producers, get me off the show. Like, why did my manager sign me up for this? You know, like, Jesus, girl. Okay, I'm gonna use my James Charles palette, the one that one of the boys' friends destroyed. Yeah, if I get an eye infection, I'm gonna sue. Thank you very much. We're gonna use this. We're gonna see what we can do. It's gonna be super cute.
There's hundreds of sponges out there. How is this one making your application easier, better than a previous one?
Okay, she did though. She showed how you could use it for literally anything. And her face shows that as proof. Her makeup, her skin looked flawless. I don't think I'm gonna like Norvina, to be honest. I don't think I like her. And I hate that, but she's kind of creepy and I don't really like her critique. I think that this challenge wasn't very clear and I don't think she's taking that into consideration, you know?
Full orangey brown, and put that slightly under the color that I just put. Taking the brightest color of the blue in my palette, I'm gonna go ahead and pack that.
I don't like Gabriel's. I just think, like, I thought the transition, like, back and forth was kind of a cute idea. So you show, like, oh, the steps on how I did it. That's kind of cute, like a cute idea. That's something new. But the makeup itself, listen, I'm no makeup artist, but it looks like I did it. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like it's kind of sloppy. It wasn't showing off how well this palette can really elevate your look. And that's horrible to choose that palette for the judge to suck up and then have it not look good. You know, that's like not a good look. I just don't think he showed it off very well. I didn't like the color, the look itself. Ugh, I would click off that video, to be honest. I love how he showed his personality, but I would click off.
I did film the swatches. It slipped my mind to put it in the video.
Yeah, swatches. You have to have swatches. What? How did you not put those in?
You know, learning to really sell the product, explain the product, to really talk about the different pulses, how some of them could be used as contour, blush, etc. I think that would have been fantastic.
Paris?
She's completely
I love
on the
that
nail.
you call
She's so right.
All my fans call themselves my little Hiltons. And
yes,
yeah,
my little Hilton.
I'm a dreamer, baby.
But the gag is, it's blue. That was going
so
to allow
cute.
you to, as you can see on the bottom here, I have the blue featured. But I also
yeah.
like to apply
okay,
it to my
hers
full
is like a
brushes just to give a
professional
little bit more of like
video.
an
She is the only one who truly understood like what the video was supposed to be. And I think that sent her yards ahead of everyone else. Like that video was professional. Like I could see that as an ad. That was amazing. She explained it clearly. She showed it off really well. The B-roll. Why is she the only one who had B-roll of like the little turntable and stuff? That's amazing. I think her and the Colorado girl, I keep wanting to call her Madeline. I don't know her name. Those two are my favorite. Those two are my favorite. By far. They are doing the best.
I thought it would be easy to sell because mascara is such a popular product. I feel like I could have skipped over a lot of explaining how to use it and just jump right into a commercial.
She is so smart. She knows exactly what she's doing. Ooh, I chose the wrong color.
As you can see, this foundation is honestly so full coverage that you honestly don't even need concealer. It got rid of my
He says honestly a lot. That's cute. I like his personality in this video. I think based on personality, I like his personality in this. Like he was making the jokes, but it didn't seem forced. He was doing like the cute little quirky things, but it wasn't like awkward. He said honestly a lot, but that's okay. I like his video a lot. I think it might not be as good as the girls, but I think it's up there. Like they're the top 3 so far.
The gluten-free, things of that nature. Those are all
I feel like that's a good thing to notice or to note, but also like I didn't know what half those things were as a consumer. You know what I mean? Like I think the gluten-free, the vegan, that kind of stuff, maybe talc, that'd be good. But other than that, like it's a review and that's up to the, as long as the company's disclosing it, I think it's kind of up to the viewer to make sure that if they have skin problems where certain types of products being used is going to affect them, that's up to them to figure out. I think it is good for the influencer to say that and disclose that, but I don't think it's necessarily their entire job, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm biased because I don't like Norvina so far.
Thing of this entire show.
I'm not liking my eyeshadow so far. Another thing that I really appreciate is I think James is doing really well at being a judge and being a host. Like he does really good with doing constructive criticism, and I think that's probably because like that's what he would want too. And I think he's being really fair about it and like making sure that he's not hurting people's feelings. I think he's doing great.
I think he's so cute. There's just something
'cause he's
special
10.
about Benny. I just like felt for him. Like when he was talking, it like almost made me want to cry, but I didn't want to cry because I didn't want my eyelashes
Oh
to
my
fall
god, I
off.
love hers.
She was very polished. She showed the product up close. She did a little spin. She did application.
Yeah, I agree. She
Okay,
was
I
really good.
want to fight both of you right now because Benny was in my least favorite of the group if I had to split it in half. And I think Ashley's video was very professional, but the personality wasn't there. She claimed that she was excited and bursting. And I was like, girl, you're fine.
I love her as well. But
Yeah,
I feel like
that's probably just her personality. Like, what the hell was that? Did you see Norvina's eyes? She's either like having some kind of eye issue, like maybe she got an eye lift and now her eyelids don't shut, but like, what is that? Her boobs look nice though. I'm trying to figure out what color to use. I want to use one of these oranges, either that one or that one.
You don't have it already?
No, I don't.
Wow.
So I have a couple houses.
How do you
I
not
got
have
sent
it?
one of them.
Must be nice.
We love a subtle flex. Are you
Yeah.
kidding
And then
me?
you
I
see the
love
final
her.
price.
I think Gabe, or whatever his name is, his video was the worst in my opinion. I think that honestly he should kick it. See you later. Why is that guy's eyes so red? He's on drugs. The suspense. Oh, everyone looks so upset. It's okay.
Morning
Oh, like,
that you talked
oh my
about
god,
how
social
your look was
distancing.
a bit of
They're
a
on
beautiful mess.
Zoom.
You did the best in today's challenge. Congratulations, Kaylin. You are the winner.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
All your critiques,
I love
truly,
her.
truly appreciate.
James's outfit is so good, by the way.
Me, myself, and I made it.
Yes, okay, then she leaves. Okay, so
Hi, Indigo.
she
Hi.
won.
Your
yes.
reveal video
I
was
love
absolute.
her. I love her outfit.
We love her.
Oh, okay, wait, so I'm confused. So they can see who's leaving and who's staying, but can they hear James talking to the other people? Like, I feel like that'd be so stressful and
You really had me
awkward.
scared.
But
Actually,
I
we
would
were
love
very,
the,
very
like,
impressed by your
modern
reveal
take
video.
on the
You were safe?
elimination. Yeah, she is kind of, like, underwhelming. And, like, I get it. Like, I'm really
so
bad at, like,
relieved.
showing my personality
I'm
sometimes,
happy
but I
Hi,
just feel like
Benny.
she's kind of like...
Hi.
Your
I'm
contour
sorry.
and your editing into
Yes, Benny. We love a 10-year-old, not in the weird way.
I'm just
I would
hoping
be
that James really
crying.
sees my.
Oh, her
I
face. Oh,
know.
honey. So I wonder, did
Yeah,
he just
for
see
sure.
James
I
walk
don't
into
care.
that room? They're like,
Please,
okay, you're good, you can
I
leave.
feel like-
Or did he go to that guy first?
Wait.
Because they must have gone to the girl first.
What else would
keep all the positives in mind
Fine,
because
it's
this isn't
okay.
negative. The whole point of it is infectious.
James
I love
is so
how bubbly
cute.
you are.
I actually I love this version of a final send-off kind of a thing, instead of having them standing all together and just watching each other get eliminated one by one. Then at the end it's just like, okay, you can leave now, like, peace out. Like America's Next Top Model, she's like, oh, you did so great, hug, okay, see ya. I feel like this is so much more intimate, and you can tell that James like really cares about talking to these people and making sure that like they continue and they don't get put down because of this. And like you can tell she's clearly upset, and I think he's handling it really well. Also, conspiracy theory, I'm noticing that they're like color coordinated. Did he plan to eliminate her?
Where can they check you out if they want to see more?
Pretty Rico on
really
YouTube
awkward,
and also
but I
everything
really
else.
appreciate
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, James. Okay, I think that was like really awkward, but I think the idea of what he's doing is really good. I think like letting them get that sign off and like do it almost as if it's a collab brings it back to like, this is YouTube. It's not like a reality TV show. This is YouTube, and they're supposed to be influencers. I think that's a great ending. I think it just was a good idea. I think that might not have just been a good idea with her because she looks like she's sobbing every time. Like maybe they should have just let her calm down a bit and then do it, but like whatever floats your boat, man. Like obviously it's reality TV. This makeup is not wanting to work with me. Are you kidding me? I look like I have Cheeto dust in my eyes. Hi guys! Okay, so I completely did not plan these videos out very well. I'm gonna stop the video here because the video is already so freaking long. I filmed the rest, like the next episode, completely in the same sitting, so you're not gonna get the reveal of my makeup yet. It's nothing exciting anyway, so it's not a big deal. I will be posting the second half right after this post. It should be. I just have to like edit it, finish editing it, because I had it attached to this video, but the video was just so long. This is my limit. But yeah, I just wanted to come and give this video an outro. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you liked it. Let me know if you like this style of video compared to my other ones or whatever, or if you want me to do other types of videos. But yeah, let me know if you want me to make commentaries on something else. I don't really know. I'm kind of just like open to anything right now. But yeah, so subscribe. I don't know. See you guys later. Bye.